Hello, my name is Edward Heimiller and I'm the curator of the Maryland Masonic Museum, and I'm here today to share some of our treasures with you that we have in the collection. One of the more unusual things that we have in the museum collection is a group of artifacts that came from the St. Paul Street Masonic Temple here in Baltimore. It was the first Masonic building to be built in the state of Maryland. The building originally backed onto what was originally the city courthouse and was adjacent to the Bank of Baltimore and the customs houses. In the 1890s, to make way for the new city courthouse, all those buildings were demolished. At the time of the demolition, the fraternity was rather upset and were able to obtain a number of mementos to preserve in the museum collection. Among those items are the insurance plaque from the Baltimore Equitable Society, which depicts the cast iron shaking hands that were augmented on a plaque painted with Masonic emblems. They also retain the original staircase banister and one of the newel posts from the building, which is a very heavily fluted column, which is very indicative of early Baltimore furniture. One of the unusual things that we have that's a more recent acquisition, we have the original keystone from the archway of the building. Unlike the other items that were collected back in the 1890s when the building was demolished, the keystone went with the rest of the rubble into what was then the Inner Harbor, and it was recovered in the early 1990s when they were doing work on the harbor tunnel, and it was dredged up, and they recognized with the Masonic emblem on it that it was Masonic and offered it back to us. So it was one of those unusual things. It's a little worse for wear, having been in the harbor for 100 years where everything else had been above ground, but it has a great story behind it.